the summer of 1978. Let's go back. 60% of teens were working. Last summer, only 35% had summer jobs. It would seem that summer jobs are disappearing, Raj.
I know, it's incredible. That wouldn't stun me, those stats. Parenting and relationship expert Karen Gordon joins us now to chat about why jobs for teens are important.
Oh, they're so important. You had a part-time job, right?
Yeah,
As a teen, you had a part-time job?
Grade 6.
Lost
I
count.
started babysitting.
It was still illegal.
Cutting lawns.
But babysitting was legal.
Things were
In grade
different
6,
then.
Things were a little bit different. It is so important. So for the last 10 years, I've been working with companies on helping managers manage millennials. Okay, so I have a conversation with an accounting firm and a law firm in the last couple of months, and it was really interesting. Both of these different firms, they bring me in. The senior leader says to me, Karen, you still work with parents? So I said, yes. They said, please tell parents for their kids to get jobs, because we are getting resumes from accounting firms to law students. We are looking at the resumes. We are chucking them in the garbage, because why? Students are in their 20s. They have no job experience, and we are not going to be the first employer to somebody in their 20s.
Wow. But you would think to get that far, be it through, law or accounting, that they'd say, oh, you obviously have the discipline to get through school and get top marks, but it's not enough.
It's not enough.
They'll train you on that, but they don't want to train you on.
Exactly. And so when you think about, I think in our generation, Generation X, a lot of us had jobs, right? We're kind of part of that 60% that actually had work. So what's happening is that kids are not working, young people are actually not working. There's a lot of different reasons why.
Yeah, why?
But part of it is because that parents are paying for everything. I got my first job when I was 14 years old, and the reason is because I wanted that brown leather jacket for $200. So I'm going to be working, I'm doing the drive-through, right, in terms of actually doing that job. And so what part of it is that parents are paying for things, so it's not creating the incentive. So when you think about why it's so important for kids to work, you've got the financial piece, of course, but it's the skills, right? It's the skills, it's the time management, the work ethic, it's the grittiness.
Are there some jobs that are better than others, or just get a job?
Yeah.
So, well, what employers are really wanting is they want the spectrum, but they want gritty work. They want washing dishes. They want cutting grass. They want babysitting. They want
manual labor.
They want like working at Tim Hortons, to be quite honest. They want like jobs that are really saying that you know how to manage yourself, manage your time. You're dealing how to deal with tricky people. And so all of those really important skills are very important before you hit your 20s.
It's the social skills you develop as well when you're going through the interview process, because you have to learn how to talk to somebody, write a resume that, stands out, and then carry on that interview and sell yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what I encourage parents to do is partner with your teenagers. This is a perfect time of year. Partner with your teenagers. A couple of really quick tips. I recommend for parents to go to Google and Google creative resumes. I don't know if you've ever seen how resumes are now looking, but they're totally different. They're not kind of like your traditional kind of boring, name and stuff. If you actually Google creative resumes, you'll see all kinds of different, really funky resumes. And then sit down with your teens and actually look at where you live and look at what I call the ABC list of places you would actually like to work.
Okay.
Okay, so A would be like, oh, I'd love to work there. B is like, I kind of want it. C is like, well, it's a job. Right?
Something.
It's something. Make your ABC list. Sit down with your teen. Get out the resume. 80% of jobs are not advertised.
How old is McKenna?
He's 10. Almost
He's
11.
10. Okay.
So how early do you start at 13?
And can I take a cut?
Age?
She goes to work at 11. Is that
If they're like a 25%.
Like how many hours a week, right?
Well, so there are labor laws around how much young people can actually work, which is good, and also with what time of hours that they can actually work for sure. So parents can for sure check that out. So in terms of jobs, so at 12, I was babysitting. I had 2 families. I had a little babysitting business. For my whole summer, I was like loving making the money and buying my clothes, right? 13, you can be doing newspaper routes. 14, you can be doing Tim Hortons.
Still newspaper routes?
Well, but they still flyers.
Okay,
There are still people coming through by my house to actually delivering flyers. They're not as popular. So 14, you can do a lot of fast food. Literally, I'm going through Tim Hortons yesterday, and I'm asking the girl, I'm like, how old do I have to be to work here? She's like, 14. It's a great job. It's actually really kind of cute. And then 16 for a lot of other jobs.
And it teaches you money management.
Money management. And all of a sudden you realize, like, wow, this is how long it took for me to earn this little bit of money. It builds confidence.
Yeah, the value of the
dollar. But it only
dollar.
works if parents pull back and don't pay for things.
That's a hard thing to do these days.
And that's a hard thing to do, which is part of the reason with why we've got the issues that we do.
The helicopter parenting, as they call it, right?
Yeah, good, well-intentioned. Well-intentioned, parents have their hearts in the right spot, but it's not teaching. If we really want to help our kids be successful, this is with what employers are looking for.
Great advice. Thank you so
Thanks
much.
very much.